What's up, Bombies? It's your girl Bombshell back with another video. I hope you're feeling beautiful, looking beautiful, feeling handsome, and looking handsome. Me, myself, I'm feeling bomb. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're new. Join the Bombies boo. Oh, and follow me on IG too. What we're getting into is Joe Rogan. Can't stop laughing at the story about Tom Segura's dad. What's so funny about that? I hope I laugh, y'all. I need the energy. Let's get into it. Put anything in the comments your girl needs to check out. Let's
My
go.
dad. So like a month ago, I get a series of texts that are photos that is clearly somewhere on the human body, but it's so punched in, I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm like, what is this? And it's like 3 photos in a row. I'm like, what is this? And then he calls me, he goes, did you see what I sent you? And I go, yeah, what is that? He goes, that's between my scrotum and my anus. And I go, what the fuck, man? And he's like, I got an infection down there. And I go, why are you sending me photos? He's like, so you can see what I'm talking about. I go, you can just say it. And then,
but you don't even know what you're looking at.
I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm like, what is this? And then my mother's like, he makes me take pictures. And I show them to him, and he goes, that's not good enough. Take another one. So he's like holding his legs up like a child, changing a diaper, and my mother is snapping photos of an infection on his taint.
Oh my God.
And then he's like, they had to cut something out of me and sew it up. And I'm like, all right.
Cut something out of his taint?
Yeah, he had an infection, he said there. And
That
then,
bad?
yeah, I guess that bad. And then I see him 3 weeks ago in person. He comes to a show, and he's like, come here, let me show you something. I'm like, all right. And then on an iPad, like the big iPad, it's the photos, but full screen. I'm like, your taint again? And he's like, did I show you this? I go, yeah, we talked about it. You sent me these photos. I don't want to see my dad's asshole again. And he's like, okay. And he's like totally not getting how crazy it is to send me that. And then I see him 2 days ago, and he goes, hey, let me show you something. At dinner. He goes, let me show you something. I go, is it a photo of your balls and your ass? And he's like, yeah. I go, we've been over this, man. I don't want to see it. I understand you have an infection.
He sends them to so many people he forgets.
He forgets who he sent
Right.
it to. Like, he puts it down. He goes, you know, a lot of the Vietnamese were so small that grenades could just blow them in half. And I go, what are you talking about? Because like in Vietnam. And he's
Was your dad in Nam?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's like, you know, grenades usually will blow like a hand off somebody, but the Vietnamese were really like small people, and sometimes they'd be blown in half. And I go, what is prompting you to tell me this? And he's like, these are just things I think about. What do you want to get, something to eat, buddy? Like, that's how he transitions. I'm like, what the?
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Oh my God.
He'll tell me like a cartel torture thing, and I'm like, wow, what's that? He goes, well, yeah, I have a lot of time on my hands, so I read a lot. I'm like, all right.
Cartel torture?
Anything that's extreme and insane. Yeah, he reads about.
Jesus Christ.
And then he's like, let me get a Diet Coke. And he just, all right. Yeah.
Has he always been like that?
Yes. Yeah. He's like, it's so funny, man. Like, you know, you realize you have like a life study on somebody when you know, like you've known someone like decades, and you're like, I still don't fully get the guy, you know. He's still like a bit of a mystery. I mean, I understand him a lot, but it's like, he can't sit still, really.
But could you imagine being in your 20s and getting shipped off to Vietnam and seeing all the horrible those guys saw, and realizing when you get back the war was for no reason? That war is injustifiable.
Yeah, it's a big thing, and I mean, and he's one of those guys too that went and signed up, you know, signed up to go.
Thought he was a patriot.
Well, he just was like, you know, yeah, he's of that old school American, like, I'm going to, you know, fight for my country. Like, graduated college and was like, Marine Corps, here we go.
Wow, that was funny, but then that got, you know, serious. But like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Put anything in the comments, you guys, that I need to get onto that I'm missing. Could be songs, comedy, anything, you guys. I love you. I'll see you next video. Bye, bye.